Hello and welcome to Computology Academy, and today we are going to discuss about the Bharat new car assessment program that is going to be launched by Government of India. So what are the factors because of which a need has been felt for this, and what would be the safety measures that would be also added to such kind of initiative, and what would be the benefits out of this, we will discuss in detail here. So let us start and watch the video till the end, because it is going to be a very important topic with respect to the civil services exams. So here, why it is in news? First of all, it is in news because the government of India is planning to roll out Bharat NCAP, new car assessment program. So here, whatever the new cars, new models, those will be launched in India. Those will be assessed and the star ratings will be assigned to such cars, that how much safety features are there, and accordingly what is the performance of such cars. And here the star rating is provided in two factors, two sectors, that is for child safety and adult safety. As we all know about the other NCAP tests which are functional already throughout the globe, there is global NCAP also, there is Latin America NCAP also, there is European NCAP also. So here what happens, they assess the safety standards of the car, what kind of safety features have been provided and how they are functioning, what are their impact on the safety of the children's or the adults who are the occupant of these cars. So basically not the people are called to sit in that while the testing, but the dummies are put inside that, and various parameters are studied, as well as the sturdiness, the structural integrity, what kind of collapse they experience, what kind of impact they experience, what kind of damage they experience. Such kind of things will be assessed for the new cars, and it is a global practice, as we have already discussed that there are various other NCAP tests are also going throughout the world. And time and again we see in news or in various YouTube channels also that Mahindra has performed this much, they are rated 4 star for the adult safety, Tata's performance is such, Maruti's performance is such. So basically those are not tested on Bharat NCAP NOS, because there is no such program going on within India, but they send their cars for assessment to global NCAP or Latin American NCAP or European NCAP to get assessed, and thereafter they publish the reports accordingly, and that is why we come to know about the performance of these cars. So what is the need? Why government of India felt the need to start such kind of program in India? So first of all, there are around 1.3 lakh fatalities that had happened due to road accidents in India in the year 2020. However, it is 14% less than those fatalities those had happened in 2019, because in 2019 it was 1.5 lakh, and this is the data that has been provided by NCRB. And here many of the fatalities are even not registered, and that is not included in the database of NCRB, and because of that this number may go upward also. But still we find that there is this 14% less fatalities in the year 2020, and this is not because the improvement in the driving skills of the people, behavioral changes or safety measures, but this was because of the lockdown that India was, or throughout the globe there was lockdown through which India was going, and because of that there were less vehicles on the roads, less traffic was there, and because of that less number of road accidents had happened, and because of that there is less number of fatalities. Otherwise, it would have gone much above than 1.5 lakh, because year on year, India is experiencing more number of road accidents and more fatalities related to such kind of road accidents. And this number is less only because of the corona pandemic. And every 100 road accidents, for every 100 road accidents, there are 37 loss of lives. If there is 100 road accidents, then 37 lives are being lost in these road accidents in India, and this is a very high proportion, and this can be reduced. First of all, it is better to reduce the number of road accidents itself, but in case such mishaps happen, then if the safety measures are adequate in the vehicles, then this loss of life can be reduced. And this is increasing year on year. Only the year 2020 had experienced a dip in that. In the year 2015 it was around 34, thereafter it increased to 36, now it is 37. So this proportion is going on increasing, and this may register a increase further, because now there is no situation of lockdown and the traffics are open, the communication, transport and communication system is functioning, so it may go above. And the only decrease was registered in 2019, as we have discussed, and this is causing 3.1% of GDP loss. Because of these road accidents, we are losing the income, we are losing the GDP also, because the life is not lost only in such kind of accidents, but there is economic losses also involved. If there is any kind of accident, then road jams, blockades, etc. happens, people get infuriated, they jam the road, they they disrupt the transport and communication system, as well as the vehicle loss, the commodity. If the goods transporting vehicles are facing any kind of accident, then those goods are also lost. So such kind of losses are causing a dent on the GDP income also, and that is to the tune of 3.1%, which is a very high number. And this is quite high if we consider, if we compare with the European countries and the Nordic countries. And government of India is aiming to reduce the road accidents by 50%. They are trying to reduce it by half by the year 2025, and if it will be done, it will be a great boon to Indian economy as well as in the social parlance also, because many of the lives will be saved. Around 75,000 lives will be saved if the road accidents will be reduced by half. So it will be a great achievement for government of India as well as the citizens as a whole. So what are the causes? If we come to the causes because of which there is continuous increase in the road accidents, then there are various causes. First of all, the behavior of the drivers. Here the drivers are thinking that they are very excellent in their driving skills, they will do the cut, they will do anything, they will race with the other people, and because of that, if they lose slight of control from their steering wheel, and they will face the accident. So this behavior of fearlessness and aggressive nature is causing the road accidents. Next is better infrastructure. In India, the road infrastructure is getting better day by day, and because of that, due to the reduced number of road breakers, potholes, junctions, etc., the people find it quite easy to speed up, and because of that, they go beyond the speed which they can control, and they lose the control on their vehicle, and because of that they face the road accidents. Then road rage, aggressive driving and dangerous driving. इंडिया में बहुत चीज़ होती है कि कोई एक ने ओवरटेक कर लिया तो भाई हमसे ओवरटेक कर लिया, द ईगो प्रॉब्लम, एंड दैट ईगो प्रॉब्लम इज काउजिंग द रोड रेज, द एग्रेसिव ड्राइविंग, द डेंजरस ड्राइविंग, टू ओवरटेक दैट पर्सन अगेन and to feel a superiority complex. This superiority complex is causing the road rage, and because of that also there is increase in the number of road accidents. संतोषजनक चीज़ों की मतलब अपेक्षा ही नहीं की जा सकती है यहाँ के ड्राइवरों से। ऐसी हालत है कि तुरंत में ताव में आ जाना है कि हम तो उससे बेटर हैं भाई, हम इतने साल से गाड़ी चला रहे हैं, हमसे कैसे आगे निकल सकता है। तो वो चीज़ों के कारण भी यहाँ पर एग्रेसिव ड्राइविंग एंड देयर आफ्टर अल्टीमेटली द रोड एक्सीडेंट्स, तो ये चीज़ें होती है। नेक्स्ट इज रश टू रीच, मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर नॉट विलिंग टू वेट फॉर इवन अ सेकेंड, even if they find that the person is crossing, the some vehicle is crossing in front of them, then they will rush that I will cross before him, so I will reach to my home, I will reach to whatever places they want to reach, whatever is their destination, they want to reach at that place quite fast and as soon as possible, and in that rush they face the road accident. Next is improper surveillance. In India, this is a major cause of the accidents. Many a times the people are over speeding, they are jumping the traffic signals, and then also there is nobody to look after such kind of offenses and to penalize such kind of people through challans and fines, etc. And because of that there is fearlessness among the people. बहुत बार आप देखेंगे हाईवे पर 100-100 किलोमीटर निकल गए, हाईवे पेट्रोल कहीं नजर ही नहीं आ रहा है। तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में क्या होता है कि फियरलेसनेस इंस्यू इन द माइंड ऑफ द ड्राइवर्स एंड दे फाइंड एन अनरिस्ट्रिक्टेड फ्रीडम टू ओवर ड्राइव, टू ओवर स्पीड, वॉट एवर दे वॉन्ट they do on the road, and because of that also there is increase in number of road accidents. Thereafter, lax licensing policy. Nowadays the licensing policy has improved a bit, but still there is situation that many a times the people bribe the officials and they get the license. Even some, in some cases, in some districts there is a situation that even the drivers don't need to go to the DTO office to pass the test and other things, and they get the license through the brokers remaining at their home itself. And that situation is again creating a situation when there will be increase in number of road accidents. Next is corruption, and this corruption is causing this lax licensing policy as well as improper surveillance as well as behavioral issues with the drivers, fearlessness, etc. And the improper surveillance is because of corruption also, because if a person gets caught for any kind of motor vehicle offenses, then also they will bribe the official and they will be through, they will not be fined, and that situation is again causing an issue in the Indian road safety. And other safety measures like the NCAP test will be initiated in India, and thereafter some other norms have been planned to be introduced by the government of India so that there will be better safety. So government of India is going to make 6 bags mandatory, 6 airbags will be mandatory for all the motor vehicles where up to 8 persons can sit, 8 occupants can be seated in any vehicle. So all such vehicles will have to have 6 airbags. Next is 3-point safety belt, seat belts should be there for all the passengers who are sitting in the front facing position. आगे की तरफ देखते हुए जितने भी occupants बैठे हुए हैं, passengers बैठे हुए हैं, for all of them 3-point safety belt, seat belt should be there in the vehicle. And 3-point means what? Like that what we pull the seat belt in the car, so 1 point in this direction, 1 point in this direction, and one will be buckled down the another side. So such kind of seat belt should be provided for all the occupants of the vehicle, those are sitting in the front facing position. Next is lane departure warning system. Time and again this is the major issue of, major cause of the road accidents on the Indian road. The people change their lane without viewing the rear view mirror, that whether the vehicle is coming from behind or not, without giving any indication through their indicator that they are going to change the lane, and they are in a rush, so they are driving in a zigzag mode, and because of that there are various road accidents. So such warning system will be provided in the vehicles, that if they are going to change the lane, then the sensors will sense that if there is any vehicle close to them, behind them, and if they will change the lane, then there might be possible that they will face a road accident. So if such safety measures will be provided, then it would be very beneficial, because a beep will be provided to the driver, and they will come to know that there is a vehicle behind them on the another lane on which they are going to move, and so that they will not move to that lane, they will not shift to that lane, and that will lead to more safety measures, and that will not lead to a road accident, that will prevent a road accident. And here again, the norms for the transportation of dangerous goods like the gasoline, fuel, petrochemical products which are inflammable, explosive products, etc. So here the norms will be updated, that how much quantity of the dangerous goods can be transported in one go on a one vehicle, as well as what kind of vehicle should be there, what kind of safety measures should be kept in mind for such kind of vehicles which are transporting the dangerous goods. So these norms are also going to be updated. Now if we talk about the relief measures, so government of India is going to initiate some relief measures also. Some of them are already in place and some of them will be introduced. So here the road accident database will be maintained, and by this is the government of India will be in better position to do the analysis for the road accidents those are happening in India. Like they will have a database, through that they can analyze on which highway there is major number of accidents, on which location on such highways there are major number of accidents, in which states there are major number of accidents, what kind of vehicle are experiencing the most number of accidents, and through that they can implement more better safety measures. Next is good Smarten guideline. So this guideline is already in place, that was introduced by Supreme Court of India judgment, and here it says that those good Smartens, those good persons who come through any place where a road accident has happened, and if they bring that person to the hospital and inform the police, then they should not be harassed by the law and order authorities while questioning, or they will not be forced to be the witness of such kind of accidental cases while hearing, and they will just have to help the a person who has experienced the road accident, and further they will not be harassed. So that most of the person who come through any road accident location, then they are reluctant to help such kind of person, because they think that later on they will get entangled in some kind of issue, they will be called for the witness as well as for other questioning, etc., by the law and order agencies, and they don't go on to help the person who has faced a road accident. And due to this also there are loss of lives in India. So these good Smarten guidelines will help to use the golden hour. Golden hour is the first 1 hour after a person has witnessed a road accident, he is injured. So in the first 1 hour, if he is provided the treatment, then his life could be saved. And this good Smarten guideline will help the persons who have gone through, who have experienced a road accident, to reach out to the hospitals, reach out to the medical facilities, because these good Smartans will either inform the police, will call the ambulance, or they may take the person by themselves to the hospitals, and through that their life could be saved. Next is motor vehicle accidental fund. This fund will be established and which will be used to provide the cashless treatment to the people who have witnessed, who have gone through a road accident through the golden hour, so that the time will not be lost. मुन्ना भाई MBBS वाली हालत, फॉर्म भर दो पहले, तो वो फॉर्म भरने की सिचुएशन नहीं रहेगी, डिपॉजिट जमा करने की सिचुएशन नहीं रहेगी. देयर विल बी प्रोविजन ऑफ कैशलेस ट्रीटमेंट टू द पीपल who have witnessed a who have gone through a road accident, and their life will be saved due to this expeditious process of provisioning of the medical treatment. Next is vehicle scrapping policy. This is an important initiative and a good initiative, because most of the vehicle who are involved in the road accidents are rusty vehicles. Faulty mechanisms are working in those vehicles. They are not in a proper fitness situation to go through the highways, and that is why they are involved in the road accident. So if the old vehicles will be scrapped, then the new vehicles are more sturdy, more well fit, and they are more proper to ply on the roads or the highways. So there will be reduction in the road accident because of the new vehicles. As well as in the old vehicles, the safety features are also not available that much, which are available in the new generation vehicles. So these old generation vehicles should be scrapped. Next is rectification of black spots. In 2015, 1500 black spots had been identified in India. And what are these black spots? These are the locations where maximum number of road accidents are happening. So the Ministry of Transport had identified 15 such black spots where there are maximum number of road accidents are happening, and they are identifying such black spots and rectifying the engineering defects because of which the road accidents are happening over there. And further this initiative is going to go on to identify more black spots, and this will be done with the help of road accident database. Through the analysis of database, they will be able to identify such black spots or the locations where there are maximum number of road accidents, and thereafter they will rectify it. Thereafter, road safety audits will also be done. Each national highway, state highway, or the state level, road safety audits will be done, that how much of the road accidents are happening in any state or on any highway, and thereafter what are the causes, what are the factors because of which such kind of road accidents are happening, such a high number of road accidents are happening, and thereafter initiative will be taken to reduce the number of road accidents on such locations. However, still there are some things that should be done. And what are these things? Behavioral changes. First of all, in India, the people need to change their behavior. Road rage should be reduced. Rush to reach should be reduced. There should be no aggressive driving, no dangerous driving. As well as the people should be inspired, should be made aware to follow the road safety norms, to follow the traffic rules, and then only there will be reduction in the number of road accidents. Better licensing policy is also needed. The drivers who are given the license, who are awarded the license, those drivers should know all the norms, rules and regulations, and the circumstances or the outcomes, that what would happen if they will not follow these rules and regulations. Better surveillance is also needed. Many a times we find that over speeding is being done by some people and there is nobody to restrict them. So such kind of surveillance should be increased so that there should be no violation of the traffic rules. Next is NCAP testing for old model vehicles also. Like what happens, many a times the companies make a good safe car in the first generation and they pass the NCAP test, but later on to make more profit and to cut down the manufacturing cost, they used to reduce the safety standards, reduce the material standards and safety features, and thereafter they will reduce the manufacturing cost and they will make more profit. However, they have already passed the NCAP test. So time and again the safety norms test should go on to the old models also on equal interval of time, so that they will not be in position to reduce the standard of the vehicle once they have passed the NCAP test. So these things should be kept in mind. And last but not the least, I would like to inform you all that the General Studies Foundation course for the UPSC Civil Services 2023 exam has been announced by the Computology Academy, and this batch will be starting on 28th of March. This is a morning batch, 8 a.m. batch. This will be an offline batch where the prelims and mains syllabus will be covered exhaustively, and printed study material will be also provided. A personal mentoring will also be provided. So if you want to register for the course, you can come down to our office also, or you can register online also. And for further details, visit our website or do get in touch with us on these numbers. This is our WhatsApp and mobile number. This is our landline number, and you can also follow us on our social media handles. This is for Facebook and Instagram. This is our Telegram channel. This is our website link, and do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Thank you very much and have a nice day.